What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith. And folks, the reason you clicked on the thumbnail is the reason you want to see a 2022 Dallas Cowboys mock draft. And who better to have on the show? To my man right next to me right now, Mr. PREVY Hip Hop. PREVY, how you doing today, man?
Yo, what's good, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing well. And even better that you're on the show here today, man. I know you're a diehard Cowboys fan. You love your team.
Yes, sir.
You're loyal to the soil, even though it's been a very rocky offseason for y'all. Before we do this mock draft, what's your thought process? How you feeling? Talk to me.
Man, just a lot of things that I didn't want to see, like getting rid of Amari for pretty much nothing. The Calvin Joseph drama that's going on right now. Just a weird offseason. You see all these other teams making big splash moves and getting free agents and stuff. So I don't know what the Joneses are doing. I'm tired of trying to keep up with the Joneses because I guess what they want to do is say, look we built this team. I guess it was easy to get rid of Amari because he was we got him via trade. So it was like they were already upset with him about certain things like the whole vaccination thing and all that. And so I guess that just made it easier for them to get rid of him because it was like, he ain't even ours anyway. We didn't pick him. Yeah. So I guess they want to build through the draft. We'll see.
This is where and before we start this 7-round 2022 Cowboys mock draft, as the ticker shows on the screen, this is one of those years where it got to count. You know what I mean? And a lot of people want to talk down on this year's draft. I actually feel much different. It's very deep in the receiver position, very deep at running back. You're looking for the trenches. Cowboys historically love drafting in the trenches early on in the draft, like O-line and things of that nature. You really want these picks to hit. This is the perfect year for you. So I only, obviously, if I'm grading how they've done so far this offseason, not so well. But again, the offseason is not over. And this is Christmas for football fans right here.
Yes,
so
sir.
That being said, let's kick it off. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go ahead and start the mock draft. Here we go. So Dallas Cowboys with the 24th pick in the first round. Who do you have them picking?
O-line, defensive line, and linebacker. So that's why we were going to go with the center, Tyler Linderbaum, but unfortunately he was picked up. But the second name that's been popping up a lot in these mock drafts for the Cowboys is linebacker Nakobe Dean.
Oh, Nakobe Dean. Okay. Hey, shout out to Nakobe Dean. All right, Kobe Dean. Let's go. Let's select
there
him
he
here.
Is right there. Yes,
all right,
sir.
So we got Nakobe Dean off the board. And folks, I'm plugging my stuff real quick. I did have an interview with Nakobe Dean. Please go down to my videos. Check that out. It's a fire interview. Had him on the show recently. All right, next pick. Second round, we got the Cowboys selecting Alec Pierce. What a steal. First round talent, 6'3", big target. And even though it's big shoes for Amari Cooper, this is going to be a great pickup for the Dallas Cowboys. And though this is a year that's very deep at the receiver position, a talent like Alec Pierce, you don't want to miss out on. We got him. Boom. Second round. There it is.
Second round, pick 56, Mr. Alec Pierce.
We got the pick number
88,
round 3.
Cade Otton from Washington.
All right, Cade Otton it is. Third round pick going to Dallas Cowboys. We'll go ahead and we'll select him. Big target, 6'5", 250 pounds. He can both block and he can catch as well too, though. Not so much yards. He is somebody that can definitely be using that offense. It's a vertical offense, so he'll do very, very well over in Dallas. Fourth pick for the Dallas Cowboys, we got Lycidas Smith. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. 6'3", 314 pounds. Let's go. Let's check some of his stats. Wow, only gave up 2 sacks, and there's some really good teams in this conference. So 2 sacks the whole year. He did have 10 hurries, but overall seems like a very solid pickup for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. We've always been known for our offensive line. Our offensive line's getting old. Tyron Smith is getting old. Travis Frederick, our center, retired. We just got rid of Lyle Collins, Connor Williams, and Zach Martin's getting up there in age too. So that's one of our main needs is trying to solidify that O-line again. So
yeah, absolutely.
That's a great pickup right there.
So we'll go back to back O-line here. Let's go and see what we got. Wow, we got Cordell Volson still on the board. So for the let's see here, 155th pick, we already halfway through the draft.
What was his name? Alec?
Yeah, Alec Lindstrom.
Let's go with him.
You're a Dallas Cowboys son. I'm pretty sure that's what Jerry Jones will say. So Dallas Cowboys, they select Alec Lindstrom. They have him off the board next. So in the 5th round, we got Jeffrey Gunter off the board. Jeffrey Gunter, let's go ahead. Let's pull up his stats here one last time. 6'2", 258 pounds. Not too bad, decent size, but 17 hurries. There's going to be an NFL team that's really going to like that a lot. So Jeffrey Gunter, you're a Dallas Cowboys son.
Yeah. For those of you who are like asking, like, why y'all so concerned with the hurries? This new age analytics stuff, they're starting to look more at the hurries than actual sacks. Obviously, sacks are still important, but you know, QB hurries are becoming important as well.
So absolutely.
Those 17 hurries mean a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Next pick off the board.
176, right?
Let's see here. Yeah, got 3 picks left. Yeah, this is 176. Got Nefi Sua, 6 foot tall, 226. He's part of one of these new hybrid linebackers. But check this out, y'all. 73 tackles, coverage snaps, 359. Again, he's in coverage. He's doing run defense, doing everything he's supposed to. Overall, they got Nefi Sua as an overall grade of 72, which is pretty good. 13 games played, so he played all his games. He's over there with Devin Lloyd. So Devin Lloyd, Devin Lloyd, he's definitely a first round pick this year's draft. However, being that you're able to put up these kind of stats with somebody who's going to be eating like that is actually pretty good. So
yeah, so you got to think about Micah. You got to think about, let's see, we got Micah Parsons and Van Der Esch. So,
there's a guy who could definitely fit into that system. You want to select Nefi Sua?
Let's do it.
2 picks left in the draft. Where are we going, Will?
Let's see what kind of safeties we got left.
Let's check out this Bubba Bolden. All right, 6'2", 209 pounds. He is a junior. So 193 coverage snaps. Games played only 7. Looks like there was an injury in 2021. But he plays deep. He plays box. A little bit of corner, but not too much. It's probably just filling in. And then, of course, he plays the slot and a little bit on the edge on the D-line. 5th round, the Dallas Cowboys. We got them selecting Vincent Gray. Let's go ahead. Let's check out his stats here really quickly. All right, 6'2", 192 pounds. He's a senior. He is a seasoned veteran on the football field. Played 2019, 2020, and 2021. His best game was against Rutgers. Did give up 5 touchdowns. However, he has a 109.8 passer rating, which is excellent. Defensive snaps, 811. This is somebody who is not only seasoned, but he stayed on the field and daggone near doubled his amount of snaps played on the field from 2020. Pretty impressive. Cool cats and kittens. Let's check it out. So let's do a quick recap. Round 1, we got Nakobe Dean, Dallas Cowboys, ranked the #1 linebacker in the draft. It's between him and Devin Lloyd. They're both phenomenal talents. Nakobe Dean is more of the hybrid linebacker who can take and guard receivers. When you're in a division with Terry McLaurin, Devontae Smith, definitely want a linebacker like this. So Nakobe Dean going to Cowboys is a freaking huge deal. Linebacker university right there. Then we got Alec Pierce, a first-round talent, wide receiver, going to the Dallas Cowboys. This is obviously big shoes to fill. We're losing Amari Cooper, but Alec Pierce, hey, I think he has the foot size to fit those shoes. So we'll see how he does, but this guy's phenomenal. And again, Cincinnati shocked the world. I mean, they were a top 4 team in college football. Then we got Cade Otton, more of a blocking tight end, but can definitely be used in that vertical offense. And when you have a big guy who can go out there and catch like Cade Otton, it's going to be really, really
Our
great.
tight ends, I mean, to be honest, suck at blocking. So, I mean, that's probably why we're looking at him to get him in there. Because, our tight ends can't block a lick.
Absolutely. Then we're beefing up the O line. You want to go speak to this, Prevy?
Yeah, Lasita Smith. I mean, like I said, our O line ain't what it used to be. Um, you know, Travis Frederick retired because of an illness, and uh, Tyron Smith is getting up there. He's always injured, and um, what's his name? Zach Martin is getting up there. So we just got rid of Lyle Collins and a lot of other Connor Williams and McGovern. They weren't cutting it, so we let them go. So we need to shore up the offensive line. So he's graded B plus. Let's see what he could do. Let's see if he could give us some protection, man.
I love it. I love it. Then we got the young bull coming off the edge, Jeffrey Gunter, Coastal Carolina. This is what I love about small schools, because they produce gems all the time. Surprisingly, statistically, just as much as the bigger schools do as well too. Then we got Nefi Sewell. He played alongside Devin Lloyd. And look, even though it slid all the way down to, I think, the 6th round, that's a B plus rating that they have for him. Statistically, he's wonderful. That's somebody who's really going to complement that Dallas Cowboys defense. Then you want to speak on these last 2 picks here?
Yeah, Vincent Gray. I mean, he's not graded that well, but he was a tall corner, and like I said, that was kind of just like an audible pick on my part, just given the circumstances with Kelvin Joseph, who was coming on this past season. Kind of at the end of the season, they were putting him in there, and he was starting to play pretty well, but given the drama and the circumstances, he might not be a Cowboy here in short order. So I just tried to go with a corner, and he was a tall corner. And so I just went with him. And so we'll see what we do there. In real life, we'll see if we keep Kelvin Joseph. If not, then hopefully we'll get a corner back to try and shore up that secondary.
I love it.
But,
And then we got our lottery pick at the end. Christopher
Allen. I mean, we were looking at him, right? He was he the one who missed the?
Yeah, he only played 1 game for 2021. Looks like there was some type of injury, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we went off his 2020 season, which was really good. 24 hurries, right? If I'm correct. And so, as I said, the hurries are starting to look more like people are starting to look more at hurries and just as well as sacks. So those 24 hurries really stood out. And why not have a Alabama defender on your team? I mean, like you said, that could be a steal that far down in the draft. Having that type of pedigree coming in straight from Alabama, they say that Alabama's pretty much like a pro team. So he could come in there and probably help us immediately on the edge. And I mean, we need some edge rushers because, Michael Parsons could rush the edge, but, we're going to be using him in different packages and coverage, and he's going to be lining up all over the place. So we need some edge rushers in there. So,
yeah. What I like about this draft of the picks we chose, it's very well balanced. We're targeting our offense, predominantly O-line, because there was a lot that was lost there, and you have the best receivers in the world, but if you don't have someone to block for your QB, it means nothing, right? So to take and get a guard and a center really means the world. And then, of course, you get you got an edge rusher, 2 linebackers. Nefi Sewell and Nicole Dean would have thought they'd be on the same team, potentially, right? That is my draft. But overall, man, Prevy, thank you so much for stopping by the show.
Yes,
real quickly before we end the episode, please let the good folks know where they can find you to support your stuff.
Hey, man, just check me out right there at PREVY Hip Hop. That's my handle for all my social media: Snapchat, IG, Twitter. So yeah, just find me on there and check me out. And yeah, at PREVY Hip Hop.
Yes, sir. And Prevy's being super modest right now. He's a dope hip hop artist. Follow him on TikTok. He actually has a movie that came out. You don't want to take like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to tell us about the movie real quick?
Yeah, short film, Devil in My Dreams. It's right now it's in a couple of film festivals, but I'll definitely look out for that to be released to the public. here soon. You could check my trailer for it out on my YouTube channel. You could either type in PREVY Hip Hop or type in my full name, William Richardson, on YouTube, and you could check out my trailer for Devil in My Dreams on there.
Dope. You heard it first, folks. And go down below in the
Yes,
description,
sir.
just in case you don't have a pen and paper and you're lazy like I am. Go down below, click him before you even sub to my channel. Please check him out. Make sure you support that. In the meantime, I hope you all have a blessed night. Thank you so much for tuning in to another mock draft. Also, as well, check out our interviews, man. We had N'Kobe Dean, man. We had Danny Gray from SMU on the show, right? We have, I think it was like 14 or 15 NFL draft prospects. So we do a lot of interviews here. We got folks from HBCUs on the show, small schools, big schools, all in between. Y'all go check that out. Have a great night. Subscribe to Touchdown Nation. Peace.
Turn 100 for the touchdown, king crown, gain inside, leading your town, hit you faster than the sound, bad boy throw it down, yeah I'm ill, not my will, don't cop a fill the house, listen to the roaring crowd, drop a light, calm it down, Heisman all the haters mouth, superhero hit them wow, packing more action than bing boom bam pow, touchdown for the win, we live, subscribe right now.